Summertime is almost here, and now you can make more time for your summer goals with Green Chef's convenient step-by-step recipes that are ready in less than 30 minutes. Plus, cut down on your meal prep time and save money with the prepared ingredients, including pre-measured sauces, spices, and dressings. Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. You can choose from over 50 weekly menu and market items with the option to mix and match meals in the same box without changing your plan. Go to greenchef.com/reps60 and use code reps60 to get 60% off plus free shipping. Again, go to greenchef.com/reps60 and use code reps60 to get 60% off plus free shipping. You gotta try Green Chef. It's the #1 meal kit for eating well.
Get a head start on spring cleaning with Caraway. Their thoughtfully designed sets and complimentary storage makes getting and staying organized easier than ever. Not only that, but they are so cute. You guys, Caraway has the most adorable, beautiful colors and naturally ceramic slick surface, meaning minimal oil or butter for that slide off the pan eggs, and super easy cleanup. Caraway kitchenware comes in a variety of chic shades, and all sets include complimentary, easy access storage solutions. And I'm telling you, that is my favorite part about my Caraway pans. You can now save 10% off the full suite of Caraway products, from their internet famous cookware to their newly launched food storage set. Visit carawayhome.com/reps to take advantage of this limited time offer for 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/reps or use the code REPS at checkout to get that 10% off your next order. Caraway, non-toxic cookware made modern.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's Thursday.
My entire house smells like enchiladas. I don't know if you can see my meal prep back there.
Oh, okay. So it smells like enchiladas because you made enchiladas.
I made enchiladas. Yeah.
It would be weird if it smelled like that and you didn't make them.
Well, I know. And it's kind of odd. I was just thinking about it as I was getting on here. I was like, it kind of smells like BO. But when I know it's enchiladas, it smells good. But if it's BO, I'm disgusted by it. But it's very similar. It's very similar.
That's so funny.
I don't know. It's a little weird. Yeah, no, I hate when because I meal prep every Sunday, and I hate when I don't gauge how many meals I need, right? Because I don't just meal prep for me. Daniel and I meal prep for us. And then I started meal prepping lunches for my oldest daughter and my sister, Michaela, because I work with them. And after sitting in the office and seeing what they eat every day, I would bring my lunch and I was like, we'll just meal prep for you. But what's really cool, so like just from them changing their lunches, they've both lost weight already. Just from their lunches. Yeah. I mean, they've been doing it for a while. And they both wanted to lose weight. And they also were inspired to start like a hot yoga thing, which they love. I can't stand. I went one time and said never again. Yeah, they both lost like quite a bit of weight. I mean, you could just see it on them.
Are they feeling better?
Yeah, they feel way better. And it was cute because we were talking about what we were all going to wear to the wedding, because my son's wedding is this Saturday in like 2 days. And Kylie was like, I can fit into this dress. And Michaela was saying the same thing. She's like, I can fit into this dress. So kind of cool.
That's great.
Yeah. So, it's just
what kind of things do you meal prep? Give us typically, give me and everybody else some ideas.
Typically, Daniel will get the meat. So he'll usually get like a bunch of chicken thighs. And I know a lot of people like steer away from like the dark meat. But he'll get a bunch of chicken thighs and we'll just grill a bunch of those. And then I'll do like a couple sides. So I've been like really into learning how to make risotto lately. And so you just have to, and I think really, and then we'll do like some veggie, like I'll do it in the air fryer. I'll do like zucchini or asparagus or, I try to make it different every week. Broccoli, but, I honestly think that if people started measuring their portions of like what they typically should be eating, just to get an idea in the beginning, because it was funny when I started making Michaela and Kylie's meals, they were like, oh, this is how much I'm supposed to be eating. It's a lot less than like a portion, because they would eat out every day for lunch, and then if you're eating out for dinner and, all of that. So it would add up. And so I typically do like 4 ounces of a protein, and I'll do about 100 grams of, a side. So if it's a little, it's really the portion size. So, sometimes I'll just do like regular, like rice pilaf or something like that. What I like about doing enchiladas is I can measure the meat that goes inside of them. And then the low fat or whatever, the low carb tortillas, which I think only have like maybe 15 or 17 grams of carbs in them. And then you just try to find like a really low fat sauce. You have to look at your labels and all that. And then the other thing I make a lot is, I'll make like pasta sauce, but I load it with ground pork. And you season it really well. Like I think fennel is a game changer. Fennel and Italian seasoning and a bunch of stuff. And then, so you just find like a really low fat, low carb, pasta sauce, because I don't make my own. It would take too long. And then I just load it up with meat. So it's almost like meat with a little bit of sauce. And then I'll kind of combine like spaghetti squash and then maybe like some noodles, but I'll count the noodles. Like they'll get like, 5 rigatoni and then a bunch of spaghetti squash. It's like finding a prize in there, you're like, ooh, I found a noodle. And so,
my favorite, low sugar marinara sauce is Rouse.
That's mine. That's what I use.
I found that one, and I haven't ever tried the ground pork. I always use ground turkey.
Yeah. So I just don't like ground turkey. I don't like it.
Yeah,
and
I know.
The problem is I'm cooking for picky eaters. So like you can do like a really low fat beef, which Kylie really likes and Daniel likes and I like, but Michaela doesn't eat beef. So like today I had to get up early and I did, ours with beef, and then I did Michaela's with ground turkey, so you have to like make all these different ones. But yeah, I got on the ground pork train a while ago. You just have to get the lower fat.
Right.
And it's so good. It is so good you just load it with seasoning. That. Yeah, try it. It's delicious.
I will.
So, and that's really cool too, because like you can have everything made and then you just measure the sauce, which is probably a little heavier because I'll like let it go a little over, the 4 ounces, because it has the sauce in it.
Right.
But yeah, just from that, they have both lost. I think Kylie's probably lost. She won't get on a scale. But her clothes, people are like noticing, they're like, wow, like you've really lost weight. And, and they can tell that their clothes are fitting better and stuff. So just with that, and what's cool is that just by them doing that with lunches, they're more conscious about, like once you see these changes that you can make, they've been really empowered to kind of make better choices for other meals. I've watched Michaela will actually, because what they would both do is they would not eat. They weren't hungry in the morning. They wouldn't eat all day. And about 2:00, they'd be starving and they would go and get we have this Cambodian restaurant that makes like this noodle dish. So it's like noodles and, it's mainly noodles. So it's like if they get like a chicken in it, it's like maybe like 2 ounces of chicken, which is probably 4 ounces is like around 25 grams, I think. So they're getting even less than that. And then they would get like a side of rice. They're big carb loaders, which I get. I
You're
love.
like, are you a marathon
I know. So, but they've both been so touchy about talking about weight. Like they both were like, we know we've been gaining weight, but they don't want to be like those people that are like, oh my God, I'm gaining weight. So like they wouldn't ever really talk about it. But then it was just like, they would always be like, oh, do you want lunch? And I'd say, no, I brought my lunch. And they're like, oh, what is it? Oh, that smells good. Oh, so it's been cool. And now my house smells like BO.
Or enchiladas, either.
Yeah, either one. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Well, I was just going to say, I think when you go that long, because I'm notorious for doing that too, because I'm not very hungry in the morning. So I usually just have coffee or whatever. And I think when you go that long and your body is just starving for some, glucose and some fat so that you keep, functioning, you just go for whatever is convenient.
Yeah, convenient and what sounds really good at the time.
And what sounds good. And so that's one of the great things about meal prepping is that, you've already pre-portioned it. You already know that that's what you're having for lunch, and kind of takes that, like impulsive, feeling away.
Yeah. No, I'm left to my own devices. Like if for some reason we don't meal prep, which is not that often, I will just go off the rails, and it makes me feel better if I've eaten breakfast at home, had lunch at home, and then I can go out to dinner,
Yeah.
I don't feel as bad about it because I'm not like a macro counter or anything like that. I've done that in the past. And it works. It just is whether or not you can do that all the time. But I do think that to get a food scale and just to be weighing your food, just to see, because people always say, we've talked about it on here before. Oh, I get lots of protein. It's like, I'm just looking at what you're eating. It's not, because they're counting everything that's in there, maybe their fats or their, all those kinds of things that all add up.
If you're really trying to hit like 120 to 150 grams of protein a day, it takes some effort.
It's a chore.
It really does.
I know.
Like I've got my, handy dandy, try and have at least one or two every day.
Yeah, I do the protein powder, and we've talked about this before too. And I don't like to fill up on big shakes and stuff. So I do 2 scoops in the morning, which is like around 40 grams. And then if for some reason, and then I always have my lunch, which is like around 25. And then if I have not had a lot, I'll do another 2 scoops at night. I'm just like a protein powder fiend.
Don't you make it like pudding?
Oh, yeah, no, it's disgusting. I'll put like 6 ounces of water in a glass and put both like 2 scoops in it. And so it's not like pudding, but it's definitely but it's nice because I just get to like shoot it. I can drink it really fast and it's done. And because a shake, sometimes you make these big old shakes and they're hard to drink the whole thing. They're so filling, So yeah, that's because I'm a nutritionist. No, everything I've kind of learned over time is just honestly being around Brooke, like while she was, a real, an elite athlete, and seeing all that kind of stuff and kind of learning from her and Daniel's really into it too. So I am luckily surrounded by people that have a lot of knowledge. So that's been good because I'd probably still be eating like a box of mac and cheese a night. Which really is, you see the memes about it. It really is just a serving, right?
Right.
One box says it's 4, but 1 box is 1 serving. You can easily eat it.
Yeah, for sure. Summertime is almost here, and now you can make more time for your summer goals with Green Chef's convenient step-by-step recipes that are ready in less than 30 minutes. Plus, cut down on your meal prep time And save money with the prepared ingredients, including pre-measured sauces, spices, and dressings. Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every lifestyle, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals. Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. You can choose from over 50 weekly menu and market items with the option to mix and match meals in the same box without changing your plan. You can even double the portions in your weekly order with just one click. One of the things that I really love about Green Chef is that I know their recipes are nutritionist approved, including meals under 700 calories, high protein meals with at least 50 grams of protein per serving, and they even offer flavorful, plant-rich vegan and vegetarian meals featuring certified organic produce, good-for-you grains, and plant-based proteins. I love that Green Chef takes the thinking out of dinner time. I know what we're having, all of the ingredients are there, and it's quick to put together. It's one of my favorite things after a busy day is to know that dinner is a no-brainer. Go to greenchef.com/reps60 and use code reps60 to get 60% off plus free shipping. Again, go to greenchef.com/reps60 and use code reps60 to get 60% off plus free shipping. You gotta try Green Chef. It's the #1 meal kit for eating well.
Yeah.
No, I think portion sizes and watching your protein intake is like one of the biggest keys that I've taken away from Brooke is, don't necessarily try and cut everything out all at once and start counting macros and all that. But if you just pay attention to your protein,
yep,
it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, because people don't really. I mean, you just fill up on it. You're more more sustained from it.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
agree.
there you go. Hey guys, welcome to Between the Reps with Brooke, Jeanna, Devon. Brooke cannot join us this week. She came back from where was she, semifinals?
Yeah, she went down straight to
maybe you can tell them. You know better than me. Keep interrupting you.
Went straight to Idaho. She's doing a kind of like a cowboy camp.
Yeah, she was talking about that. Yeah.
And they're out in the middle of nowhere with no cell service, no Wi-Fi.
Oh man.
Of course, I'm like, do they have a landline if something happens? Can they get cut? What's the emergency procedure?
Right. Seriously.
Like, write my phone number on your arm.
Oh man, she's not going to be able to be on her TikTok and her Instagram.
Nope, she's totally disconnected until Saturday night.
Oh man, that'll be good for her.
So
that'd be good for anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thanks guys for being here with us. I've just been dealing with like wedding shit all week. It's down to crunch time, man.
Crunch time. Yeah. 2 days, right?
2 days. Yeah. Yep. And it's so funny because I was helping Ruby, my youngest, find a dress for it. It's an afternoon, like garden wedding. And man, trying to shop. I mean, for somebody like her, she's this itty bitty little thing and she's 22. So finding her a dress is no problem. You can buy anything online and you just hit extra small and it fits her perfectly. Right. Finding something for myself was a whole other thing, because I'm not saying that it's just like sizing and stuff. Your body changes so much over the years. And, I mean, kids obviously do it, and then aging and all this kind of stuff. And I swear to God, every fucking dress that I looked at has a cutout.
I know that midsection cutout. And you're like, and I don't want just 2 more strips of fabric.
Yeah, yes. Fuck the cutouts. Like, there's so many beautiful maxi, flowy dresses that look so good. And then all of a sudden you're like, no.
Got a cutout.
It's got a cutout. It's either got one right between the tits or under the tits or on the sides.
Right.
Like I don't want to
That's the worst spot.
I don't want to highlight that.
I want that like covered up.
Yeah. And everything I'm looking at is more, I guess, flowy. I don't want something really structured that I feel, it's like really tight and it might be really warm. And I don't know. It was a pain in the ass. And it was funny because my daughter-in-law, who just had a baby, and she's got bazoombas for days with her, I was telling her about it. And I said, yeah, I think I found a dress. I don't know. It's really hard to find one without cutouts. And sure enough, she looks and she goes, oh my God, you're right. Everything has a cutout. She goes, how am I supposed to have my big old milk titties, with a side boob? She's like side boob with vein, all veiny and
all veiny.
Oh
no.
I know.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky. Has she found one yet? Or
I don't know. She was going to borrow one from a friend, but I don't know what she ended up doing. So, I mean, she's so darling. She'll look great in anything. She's, a youngster. But yeah, I finally found one on Reformation. I don't know if that's how you call it. Reformation.
I think it's Reformation.
It's like off the shoulder. But at first I was like, it has like a little flutter sleeve off the shoulder. And my boobs stay in it. It fit. So I was like, okay, this will work. But at first I was thinking, if I have an off the shoulder, like, am I going to be able to lift my arms? Because haven't you ever gotten something that just has like this little band right here and you're like, you can't lift?
Yes.
But it has all this like stretch in it. I tried, I was doing the arms.
You raised the roof?
I raised the roof. God, that's like an aging thing to say.
You raised the roof?
The roof. Yeah, I can't wait to raise the roof.
You're going to be.
Oh yeah. Well,
you're going to be out on the dance floor.
Yeah, I'll be out there. But I don't wear heels either. So of course I'm in the Target and I'm looking for those shoe pads. Like, and all like the Dr. Scholl's, like such an old lady thing.
Go on the ball of your foot so like you don't hurt so bad.
Yes. Yeah. I have to do all that.
Those too.
Yeah, I know. Man, I was like, why do the balls of my feet hurt just from standing in these heels? Like I have so many boxes of heels in my closet that I never wear. So I pulled out this pair that I bought recently, like in the last 2 years. And they're really uncomfortable. So I'm going to bring some flip-flops.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually shopping for stuff for Faith's graduation. It's coming up in 2 weeks. And I wanted to wear something, cute, but it's a little bit more, I think, conservative than a wedding, and everything that's out there, man, like you said, it's cutouts or like a ton of fabric. Like a lot of the dresses just have so much fabric, and I've been having the hardest time finding anything.
Well, yeah, because it's like, like I said, like Ruby, who's this itty bitty little thing, she can wear all these things, but you don't want this, giant skirt. Right. Or what I was noticing too is a lot of big, like open back stuff. The spaghetti straps, like the really thin or that like all tie up or something. Yeah, I would just look like my back would look like a string roasting. Right. So yeah, it's hard. So did you find one or no? You're still looking?
I actually found this top that I found it at TJ Maxx. It was like $20.
Perfect.
It's like a nice blouse, but it's kind of it's green and it's kind of got fluttery arms and it's cute, but it's a little bit, like I said, more conservative and being, in your 40s or 50s, you don't want to dress like you're 80 and you don't want to dress like you're 20 and trying to find like a cute style that looks good on your body, that's age appropriate is Oh my
It's very difficult. Well, that's the other thing is the age appropriate part.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, no, but you can, wear whatever you want. And I was like, yeah, I could, but I don't want to.
I
I don't need that. I don't want to be like the groom's mom in some super overly sexy thing. But again, I don't want to look like a school marm either. So I just aged myself again because I said school marm.
School marm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, just because I can put it on doesn't mean I should wear it.
Yeah.
Or will feel good in it.
And I know there's like this whole thing of like, no, just be you and wear whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable in. And yeah, if you're comfortable in it, but for me, not comfortable.
Well, for me, that would be leggings and a hoodie.
Right.
I don't think that's
what I live
really
in.
Appropriate for a university graduation.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. So I ended up finding that, and I have some black pants, and that's my default.
Perfect.
I can't find anything else. So
is it outside?
It's inside. It's at the Golden One Center in Sacramento.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good that it's inside because I've sat outside for so many boiling hot graduations and it's miserable.
Yeah. Well, last year they had it outside and they ended up having to cancel some of the ceremonies because people were passing out and
I don't doubt it.
Heat exhaustion during the ceremonies. And they, it was a whole problem because that weekend ended up being kind of a heat wave. It's warm up there in Sacramento in the summer anyways, but we had a heat wave early June last year. And so they have moved it now to the Golden One Center, and there's 3 days of ceremonies.
Dude, graduations are so awful to sit through. I was just talking to somebody about this. I sat through my niece's, was it last year? Yeah, it was during that heat wave. And it was all outside, no shade. And you saw everybody sitting on the lawn. And then slowly there's hardly anybody on the lawn. And everyone's trying to get under, like a tree or something. My poor sister, she put a ton of sunscreen on. I'm like the weirdo that's sitting out there with a blanket over me. I have like my big hat with a blanket because I refuse to get burnt. And she had sunscreen, but she had jeans on with like holes in them.
Oh my gosh.
And so the tops of oh my God, I think she still has scars from it. Like it was so bad. She sent us pictures of it after. And it was like, I was like, babe, you almost have like 1st-degree burns on your legs. It's terrible. And just these round circles. Like
I would totally do that.
Yeah.
That would be me too.
She's sitting down in these jeans. She's like, my jeans were kind of tight. So like the skin was kind of squeezing out. Oh man.
What, like a busted can of biscuits?
I've never heard that before. That is that gives me such a good visual. A busted can of biscuits. Oh, Devin, I'm going to steal that from you. That is so good.
I have a pair of jeans that, I had gained some weight and I put them on. I was like, oh, hell no. like a busted can of biscuits.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's good. All right. I don't know where to go from there.
I don't either.
Get a head start on spring cleaning with Caraway. Their thoughtfully designed sets and complimentary storage makes getting and staying organized easier than ever. Not only that, but they are so cute. You guys, Caraway has the most adorable, beautiful colors and naturally ceramic slick surface, meaning minimal oil or butter for that slide off the pan eggs, and super easy cleanup. And if you're like me, you're wondering about toxins. What is in this product? Caraway's high-quality ceramic-coated kitchenware is free of PTFE, such as Teflon, lead, cadmium, and other toxic materials. Caraway kitchenware comes in a variety of chic shades, and all sets include complimentary, easy-access storage solutions. And I'm telling you, that is my favorite part about my Caraway pans. It comes with your easy access storage solutions, so you don't have to buy them later on and try to find something that fits your pans and all the different lids. You can now save 10% off the full suite of Caraway products, from their internet famous cookware to their newly launched food storage set. Over 40,000 people have been raving about their Caraway kitchen, and now it's time for you to try it for yourself. Visit carawayhome.com/reps to take advantage of this limited time offer for 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/reps or use the code REPS at checkout to get that 10% off your next order. Caraway, non-toxic cookware made modern.
Okay, segue. So,
yeah, segue. So, oh yeah, you wanted to tell us about that app that you'd found.
oh yeah, well, okay, speaking of sunscreen,
Yeah.
I was at Ulta a few weeks ago and I had read or seen an ad for this collagen serum. And it was a well-known brand. And no, I'm sorry, it wasn't a serum. It was just a moisturizer that had collagen in it. And it was expensive. And but I was like, hey, whatever, whatever works, cheaper than a facelift. So I was getting it. And one of the girls that worked there, one of the women that worked there, came up to me and she said, do you have your heart set on this product? And I said, no, I really don't. And she said, let me show you something different because I don't want you to waste your money. Anyways, we ended up getting into this conversation, and she had been a long-time esthetician and was now working at Ulta just part-time. She's semi-retired. And she said, number one, anything that is not a serum, like collagen and some of the other peptides that are in serums have to be broken down very small for your skin to even absorb them. And I guess collagen doesn't break down small enough to do that. So anything that is a topical that says it has collagen in it is, once you wash your face, it kind of washes off.
Okay.
But then she introduced me to this app, and it's called Yuka, and it's YUKA, and it is super cool. It works for beauty products and foods, and you can scan the barcode and it will immediately give it a score. And score is 0 to 100. 100 being good, 0 being very bad. And it lists the ingredients that are in that product and what the ingredients, the harmful ingredients are. And it kind of tells you about it. And so I've been using that I went through my bathroom, and of course I would have to throw everything away. So
much
that's
money.
not what I'm suggesting. Yeah.
Right.
But what I've been doing is when I'm buying something new or need something new, I've been scanning it. And a lot of the things that I have used over the years are not good. They contain pretty toxic ingredients.
Like, what were they being rated? Like, what was was it like in the 20s, the 30s,
okay, so just like a simple Jergens lotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jergens body lotion I think it was like maybe 10 or 15 because it has, I have to look up the name of the ingredient because I won't remember. But, well, number one, it has petroleum in it. Number two, it had phenoxyethanol. And phenoxyethanol, it's a preservative, and it is regulated and it can't exceed 1% of the finished product. But it indicates that there's toxic effects on the blood and liver, and it's also suspected to have effects on hormones and fertility.
Oh, wow.
One of the things after doing this on a lot of products and reading about the effects, a lot of these products have, or a lot of these ingredients, they're endocrine disruptors. And so if you think about it, we're putting these on our bodies, numerous ones on our bodies every single day. And our skin is the largest organ, and we're absorbing all of these toxic ingredients. So even if, it's 1% of the finished product, if you're doing that day after day after day after day, one would imagine that it builds up in your system. What I liked about this app is that, and this is in no way sponsored, this is just sharing a little piece of information. It gives you recommendations for an alternative.
So you're telling me that. I love that.
Yeah.
Because then you're kind of like, okay, I can't use this. It kind of helps you so that you're not having to scan 40 products trying to find it. They've already done that work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I thought was really cool. So self tanner. I've always been kind of like, well, that can't be good for you to be putting something that dyes your skin, but allegedly it's better than, a tanning bed or being out in the sun. So I scanned the one brand that I have or had, and it was rated a 17, and it was bad, and it has all kinds of stuff in it. But then it gave me an alternative for one that was equally as affordable, and it rated 50 out of 10. So it's still got, some ingredients in it that, aren't great for, consumption, but it's a lot better choice than the one that has really toxic things in it.
Yeah, it's just eliminating the excess of it.
Exactly.
That you have, yeah.
And you can scan, different foods. And I just thought it was a really great little tidbit of information. Take it for what you will. But yesterday I needed some new foundation, and I scanned the one that I typically use, and it was not good. So I found one that was better.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's called Skin Twin by Beauty Counter.
Oh.
A lot of their products are really good.
Yeah, I've gotten some lip stuff from them.
Yeah, a lot of them are pretty good. Rate pretty well.
I like the lip stuff that they had, but I felt like it was, I don't know if it had something in it that was supposed to be, some of them have stuff that's constant. I do not know the term for it, but it's almost like it, oops, my phone's making noise. Not like retinol, but it has something in it that makes it peel.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like my lips were almost peeling all the time. So I don't know if I got the wrong product. If I got something that was specifically for that,
mm-hmm.
or if it was supposed to be moisturizing, I'm not sure. Still used all of it. That's what I do. I don't like to waste things. But yeah, Beauty Counter is really, really good. There's a girl at our gym that sells it.
Oh.
Because you can buy it. You can have it's not just a pyramid scheme, because you can buy it directly. Mm-hmm. But then there's people that, I guess.
Reps for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We'll have to look for it.
Speaking of tanning, I have a confession to make. I went to the tanning booth,
mm-hmm.
which I never do, because I was like, I am so pasty. And with aging, I've got all these age spots popping up. I've always been kind of a freckly person anyway.
Mhm.
And so my idea is that, well, if I can get a little color on my skin, yeah, I'm probably going to get more age spots, but at least I won't look so pasty for the wedding. And maybe it'll fill in the age spots, which it really doesn't.
You're like, maybe I can tan my skin to match the
to match my age spots. Yeah, that was the idea. And yeah, this is why it's not my specialty. But so I went and I thought, okay, I'm just going to go for say 6 minutes.
Mhm.
So I go in there and I lay down and I won't let sun on my face regardless. So they have a towel folded up there. And so I grab the towel and I put it over my face. And while I'm sitting there, I'm like, this towel smells weird. And the whole time I'm thinking, I've got it like doubled up, right? So it's like an extra layer. And and it's right on my face. And I'm going, this towel smells weird. I don't know what this towel is. And it starts to dawn on me. I think this is the towel that they use to clean it.
Oh.
And sure enough, I get out of the tanning bed and I look, and right where I grabbed the towel I've noticed it was in a basket with the spray. Cause at first I thought it was this like spray deodorant, but it was spray, like sanitizer for the bed. So yeah, I laid there for 6 minutes and all I kept thinking was, fuck, I'm going to break out in a rash or something from having this shit on my face.
Right.
Because I always break out in something. But yeah, and luckily I did not, but I went the rest of the day because of course I went to the tanning booth and then had to go somewhere else. So all day, all I could think about was, fuck, I need to wash my face. I just kept thinking of the sweaty guy that came out right before me that she cleaned that and that was on my face.
While you're sweating and your pores are all open.
Yeah, exactly. This is horrible.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you go in totally naked or do you wear underwear?
I wear underwear because I don't want to burn my vagina.
Okay.
I feel like, I feel like that would be bad. I just don't want to burn my vagina. My vagina. I'll go without a bra.
Well, I've gone and I've burned my boobs.
Yeah, I've burnt my boobs before. Yeah. It can't be good for your nips. But but no, I usually wear underwear. I think I haven't in the past. I'm sure I haven't at some point. But I just feel like that's just not where I want sun to go. Or like the bulbs to go.
Right.
And I always feel like, what if I feel like I don't know why underwear would be that big a protection, but I feel like, what if they didn't clean it very well? I mean, it's not like my vagina is sitting on the thing, but it's awful, but it's awful close.
It's very close.
The proximity is pretty close. For something to, I don't know why I think like the person that went in front of me like had crabs or something. I don't even know if they could live in that environment, but and I'm sure that they can, weasel their way through my underwear, but yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure.
Just picture like I'm gonna get through just that crawling place.
Up. Yeah. We're going up right through the butt crack, right? Right up through the taint. Come on, guys. Let's go. Everybody follow me. We got this.
We've got this.
We got a middle-aged mom. Let's get her.
Got the perfect spot. Let's go.
We can hide in here.
Or they're on that towel that was on your face.
Oh, fuck. For sure. For sure. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Did you do the tanning bed very much when you were younger? I know I did. like late teens, early 20s.
Back when they had the Playboy sticker, you could
I was
stick
just
on your.
gonna say, you remember the Playboy stickers or the heart?
Yes. Yeah. In fact, probably most of my age spots now are from that damn tanning booth when I was younger, for sure. So yeah, no, I definitely did. Probably a good few years.
Yeah,
I'm
sure I probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years for me because I ended up getting pregnant and then I just didn't care anymore.
Yeah, do you remember the picture of that crazy tanning lady? She was on the East Coast or something.
No.
She was all over the place in the news because I want to say she used to take her kid in the room with her. I think she got arrested for endangering a child or something. But
really?
There's a picture of her that went around. And I mean, she looked like a redwood tree.
She was well done, huh?
She was well done. I just kept thinking, oh, honey, like, I don't know why you think that looks good. I wonder if I can find it.
You remember that movie, Something About Mary, and there was the neighbor,
yes, Magda,
who had the reflecting thing.
Yes. Oh my God. Wait, I don't know if this is the lady that got in trouble for tan moms stops tanning lose look at this woman.
The blonde hair.
It's so bad.
That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was.
Oh my goodness.
I think it was her. Oh wait, no, that's a video. I think it was her that was taking her kid into the booth with her. Horrible. That's just desperation for a tan.
You're like, just wait here, kiddo. Mom needs to, get roasted a little bit.
I know. God. Okay.
Gosh.
Well, we should probably finish this up.
Okay.
I think it's been like 45 minutes. And I have a food delivery. Now I've been demoted from, working in the office with them to just food delivery lady.
You're like DoorDash, a personal DoorDash.
I am like a personal DoorDash that doesn't get paid. I'm doing something wrong. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for going on this journey with us. We love you. Thank you for listening. And we will talk to you guys next week. Oh, don't forget to
rate, review, subscribe, 5-star rating, 5-star warning, 5-star warning, 5-star rating,
5-star rating, 5-star warning. And we'll get back to you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
I already said that. Bye.